In the beginning, Eddie Jones made it look easy. He had an idea what was wrong with England's back row, had even explained the problem in a column for the Daily Mail, while Stuart Lancaster was still in charge and he knew a quick fix for it too. When Jones took over as head coach, he moved Chris Robshaw over to the blindside flank, picked James Haskell to play on the open side, and brought back Billy Vunipola, who had been injured, at number 8. Jones knew he needed to bring a young back rower through too, because Robshaw and Haskell were both getting on, so he picked Jack Clifford.Simple.It worked.Haskell responded well to the stick Jones gave him, Vunipola to the support he offered, and Robshaw just stuck his head down and got on with proving everyone wrong. They started together in 7 of England's next 8 tests. Clifford was on the bench for 6 of those games too. And England won every one of them. Their run together stretched through the Grand Slam in 2016 and the first 2 games of the summer tour to Australia, when Haskell injured his ankle. 3 years later, the trio has still started more tests under Jones than any other back row combo he has used. The trouble is, the 3 of them have not played together since, and they are not all that likely to again either. And it is only now that Vunipola is playing with Tom Curry and Mark Wilson that it feels like Jones has found a back row unit he is happy with. In between, he has picked 15 players in 21 different back row combinations in 28 tests. Some of that inconsistency was caused by injuries, some by the ebbs and flows of form, but it is true too that a lot of it was because Jones was casting around for players who could do everything he was asking them to. After Haskell got injured, it all got pretty damn complicated. Clifford suffered a bad shoulder injury early in 2017, another later that summer, and has not made the team since. The other players Jones had around were Harrison and Matthesic, who played 1 game, the one-off summer test against Wales in 2016, and was never picked again. Harrison came in for Haskell in that 3rd test against Australia and lasted all of half an hour before Jones took him off again. He got another run in that autumn, and that was it. Whatever Jones was looking for, he had not found it yet. By spring 2017, Jones was starting to look a bit desperate. He was playing Maro Itoje at number 6 and had recalled Tom Wood at number 7. A year later, he went full circle and put Robshaw back on the open side, with Courtney Lawes playing blindside. With Vunipola and Nathan Hughes injured, Sam Simmonds had come in as the new number 8. Lawes, Robshaw, Simmonds started 3 tests together in that year's 6 Nations, which is where things started to go really wrong. England were beaten 25-13 by a Scottish team who dominated the breakdown, where they won 13 turnovers. Jones' England now had exactly the same sort of problems that Lancaster's had been suffering with in 2015. Jones needed another solution. There was Brad Shields, fresh over from New Zealand, and then the group of 4 rookie players he had taken on tour to Argentina in 2017, Sam Underhill, Don Armand, Wilson, and Curry. Our men did not make the cut. But between the other four, Jones had options. Curry and Underhill were always seen as coming men. It is the 29-year-old who has been the real revelation. England's scrum coach, Neil Hadley, describes him as a glue player, someone who sticks the team together. He has developed massively since his debut in Argentina, says Hadley. I think he's become a more genuine threat as a ball carrier. Defensively, he's always been very good, and he puts his head over the ball. He's a poach threat too. But you sense it's not just the skill set Wilson has that appeals to Jones, but his attitude and work ethic. That is true for Curry too. Jones is a relentless coach and asks a lot of his players, too much for some. But Wilson, Hadley says, is the sort of bloke you want to work with, and players want to play with him because of the way he approaches every single day. Hadley says there was a moment in England's game against Ireland when they come in together in a group, and he wondered and just said, how good is this? Curry, a 20-year-old kid, is mustard keen too. Like Haskell and Robshaw before them, they are hungry for it. It feels like Jones has found a couple of players who work as hard as he does.